to be sharing a tag video with you, and this is going to be the behind the scenes tag. Ellko, or Ellie, she tagged me about 2 months ago, and I thought this was a great tag and I just never got around to filming it, so I figured I would go ahead and share it with you guys today. So this is basically questions about like the equipment I use and things like that, things about my channel. And I think it's always just fun to hear this about different YouTubers. So I would love to see your guys' responses if you do YouTube videos. I will tag a few specific friends of mine on YouTube down below, but otherwise feel free to do this if you have not been tagged yet as well, and link that in the comments. I would love to see that. The very first question is, what camera do you use? And I use the Canon EOS Rebel T3i, so it doesn't have autofocus or anything like that. I originally got this because I was the yearbook advisor at my school and I wanted a really good camera. So this camera is really good because it kind of does double duty for me. I can take really good pictures, but then I also have it for my YouTube videos, which is nice. What editing system do you use? I currently use the Final Cut Pro X, or whatever it is, the newest version of Final Cut Pro, to edit my videos. Do you use artificial or natural lighting? I right now only have the option of natural lighting, so I try to film by my window, so that's why sometimes the quality is not as good because the lighting's not as good. There's another question coming up that I will address about that in just a second. What is your favorite day in the week to film? Usually during the school year, my favorite times to film are Saturdays and Sundays, because then I actually have time to get ready in the morning. The lighting's a little bit better because there's usually lighting coming in directly through the window, and it's just easier for me to have time to film and not look exhausted, I guess. Right now I'm on summer break, so it doesn't really matter when, because generally I don't have a lot of stuff going on besides, you know, basic wedding planning stuff. So it's a lot easier for me to film whenever I want to right now. Do you plan your videos, and if so, how? I usually don't like plan them out step for step. I usually have a basic idea going in of what I'm going to do and a basic layout. There's like videos that I tend to do monthly and things like that, but other than that, I don't tend to plan out my videos too much. I sometimes make a note on my phone of things that I'd like to do in the future. How long does it take you to film an average video? Usually the most it'll take me is 20 minutes, and that's usually like a longer video, like my empties videos tend to be. If it is any other video, it usually probably takes me 10 to 15 minutes. If I do like a get ready with me, it takes me however long it takes to get ready, which is usually like a half hour or so. How many hours do you spend editing an average video? When I edit, I don't usually put in a lot of special effects or anything like that, and my front title slide and my end slide are usually pretty much the same, and those don't take me very long anymore. So usually editing as a whole is just cutting things out most of the time, unless I'm doing like a voiceover get ready with me or something like that. I have a video that I've been putting off since spring break because I don't want to do the voiceover for it because it takes longer and I'm lazy. So generally it takes me about a half hour, maybe a little bit more depending on how long the video is. Sometimes it might take me up to an hour, but it usually doesn't take me much longer than that because I don't do a lot of special effects with my videos. My favorite types of videos to film are generally, I really like talking about empties and things like that. I like to film get ready with me's, but I don't feel like I have enough varying looks for me to do those very often, so I haven't done any of those in a long time. I don't know, I just like to do ones where I get to really share opinions, I guess. So like the empty videos I really like my this or that videos. I haven't done one of those in a while, but the ones where I kind of compare items and tell you guys if I think that a cheaper one is more worth it and things like that. I don't know, I just enjoy filming and editing and things like that. I honestly just like all kinds of videos. Do people at your school or work know about your channel? I don't really talk about my channel at all. I have friends and family that know about it, but I don't really talk about it at school or anything like that. What's your process in thinking out a video? When I plan out a video, I have a basic idea of what I want to talk about or what I want to do, and that's kind of the extent of it, and then I kind of sit and sometimes mumble through things and figure things out and phrase things weirdly, and then go back and kind of edit out the things where I sound super rambly or you know, obnoxious, or if my cat interrupts things. I usually just go in with a basic idea of what I'm gonna do, and other than that I don't really think out my videos specifically too much. I don't do a lot of the ones that require a lot of extra planning because it's hard for me to do things other than, you know, sit and talk in front of the camera because I don't have anybody to help me really film. Do you feel awkward filming in front of other people or in public? I do, kind of, actually. So like I tend to film when my fiance is not home because I feel awkward when he's around. I just feel kind of self-conscious about it, even though he could watch the videos if he really wanted to, which I know is silly. I just prefer to kind of go at it on my own and then edit out the things that don't make sense. And I just feel silly when he's around. So I've never like vlogged or anything like that. I don't feel like I would feel comfortable doing that. And so I tend to just kind of do things on my own. At some point I would like him to come film with me, and you know, like my sister lives in the same town and my best friend lives in the same town. And I think it'd be fun to have them in videos at some point if they wanted to. But other than that, I don't know, filming in front of other people I feel would make me feel really awkward. Do you and YouTube friends plan out videos together? I have done a collab with Chapman before, and then I did the traveling makeup box. Other than that, I haven't really done a lot of collabs and done a lot of things with different YouTube friends. I should probably get on that at some point and see if there are people that want to do collabs and different sort of things. I just don't tend to do that very often, but I think it always looks really fun when other people do it. What is your subscriber goal by the end of the year? I would like to hit 2,000 before the end of the year. I have like 1770 something right now. So by the end of the year it'd be fun to hit 2,000, but other than that I don't really set goals for myself that way, because it kind of just depends on what people are interested in and if they find things, and I don't feel like you can really predict what you're going to be at or anything like that. I just like to film videos that I think people might like to watch and things that I like to watch, and then get to talk to people. So I don't really set goals for numbers myself. Who do you tag to do this tag next? I'm gonna go ahead and list the people that I'm going to tag over here and then in the down bar. I would also tag anybody that makes videos that I didn't tag in there to do this video as well, and leave that in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.